All right, this is going to be a quick live video, but Mike had a good point. Now, this is Mike right now. What are you doing?
Taking tires off?
Okay, yeah, it's pretty obvious what Mike is doing. All right, so what Mike didn't mention is this is a very rare, very unusual factory four-wheel drive golf cart. Now, apparently the reason they had to stop producing them was because when you look at the front, you'll notice that the tire actually sticks out further than anything else on the cart, and because of that, this cart has a tendency to climb up a brick wall and flip over backwards. So we're going to completely redo this cart to do about 40 to 50 miles an hour, lithium-ion batteries, brushless 72-volt motors. I mean, this cart will do wheelies going down the road. Now, the thing that, hey, Bill Kinsey from Manchester, England. Thanks for joining us. I think it is, what are you, like 6 hours later? So it's got to be about time for bed in England. All right, so what we're going to do with this is I want to make this car go in the water. For those of you who saw our video this weekend where we put the Amphicar in the water, that started a whole build-off competition between my son and me. My son has a golf cart that he wants to make amphibious, but he wants to use floats on the side of it. Me, I actually want to take the entire hull, so to speak, make it amphibious, make the tires and wheels come out from below it, and then put propellers on the back. So this is just a quick, we're getting started. You can see that this golf cart is kind of beat up. It's old. It's been sitting out in the rain for about 10 years. And so what we're going to do with this is we're going to hook it up with two separate motors. And then I'm going to begin the process of marinizing the body. Now, Mike, who are you betting on? Because you know my son, and my son builds some pretty radical toys, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen his golf cart pull a wheelie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let me tell you, Daniel's golf cart beats everybody's golf cart. Like, they don't even bother racing him more than once because he kicks their ass. So we're building this cart to the same spec he's built his, only this is a four-wheel drive. Notice the forward differential on this, which goes through a drive shaft that hooks in here that comes back into the cart. Well, we're actually going to pull this motor probably up into here so that it will stay out of the water. Hi from Mexico, Missouri. Is there really a town called Mexico, Missouri?
Yeah, that's where all the Mexicans come from.
Now he can say that. Why can you say that?
Because I'm a Mexican.
Yeah, so it ain't a racial thing, okay? I don't want to hear any crap about us being, so, but yeah, so we're going to convert this because, look, golf carts at trailer courts are amazing amounts of fun, but, who's asking about a birthday? No, nobody had a birthday real recently. I mean, my buddy Raph did. Oh, Audrey! Yes, of course. Audrey's birthday was what, Friday?
Yep, and it was that, he did that giveaway for the age.
Yeah. Wait a second. So, nobody has yet written on our Facebook page of what age Audrey is and what age her mother is. And I'll give you a hint. Audrey's mother was pretty darn young when she had her. So, if you can guess Audrey's age, you're not going to be too far off from guessing the other age. And we will send you an autographed shirt for free, as long as you live in the United States of America. If you guess it and you're overseas, I don't know, I'll have to talk to Mike because we have some, right now the post office and getting things overseas is real problematic right now. Hey, Bobby from San Francisco, hang on, we've got Bill, at 7:20 in Manchester. Okay, so not too late. I imagine the sun hasn't set yet, but it's probably getting pretty close. Alicio in Michigan, just went to Michigan a little while ago, got a bunch of good buddies there. From Argentina, now, let me tell you, my wife and I visited Buenos Aires, probably the coolest vacation we've ever done. Love Buenos Aires. Hawaii. Okay, Ben, you had to top everyone being from Hawaii. All right, so guys, stay tuned. We're starting right now by rebuilding the front differential and getting the entire front axle system redone. And once that's done, 24 and 42, no. Dave, 26 and 42, no. Let's put it this way. Until you get Audrey's birthday correct, we won't bother figuring out her mother's birthday. And by the way, wave hi. Audrey's back there. She just came in. You guys should have seen her yesterday. Her face was covered in black soot from being under the bottom of a 1956 Lincoln Capri. Did you actually work your ass off yesterday? Yeah, see, she's saying yes. So, Audrey is 26. No, very good guess. And Audrey will 18. Okay. Martin is guessing that you're 18 years old. Okay. Let me give you a hint. Audrey's been with us for 12 years almost, and she wasn't one when she got here. She was actually an adult. So that's another hint. 26 and 44, not bad. Gene, 23. Damn, they're all guessing you. You must look good, kid. That's all I got to say. All right. Okay, wait a second. Somebody just got Audrey's age right. And hang on, so we've got
Bobby Fernandez got my age right.
Okay, so hang on, whisper to me. How old's your mom? 53. That's what I thought. Okay. So, Audrey's age has been guessed by Bobby Fernandez. And now you guys got to, now, if Bobby's the first one, since he was the first one to get Audrey's age correct, now, look, I already said he got the age right, and you guys can't guess different numbers. 19. Okay, Brenda guessing Audrey is 19 years old. Okay, that would have made you 7 when you started working here. And although she was young, Richard Wasserman, now who are you guessing? Okay, so he's guessing an age. She's too cute to be 32. Really? Really? Okay. Chris Whitlett, very, very close. So, nobody's got it. Okay, so I'll now that 33 is coming in a lot, 33 is the correct age for Audrey. Who?
Michael P. He got mine and my mom's age.
Michael P. got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Audrey gets to announce her age, and so when were you born, kid?
I was born in 1980.
Hang on. So who got it?
That guy, Michael.
Michael Roche. All right. 33 and 53. So yes, Audrey is 33, and her mom was 20 years old when she gave birth, so her mom was just a kid. And so, Michael P., you can contact us. You don't post your address and all that right now, but we will send you a shirt. But contact us through our website, our Facebook page. Give us your address, and we will send you a signed shirt. And of course, it will, yeah, shirt size and which shirt you want. And guess who else gets to sign it besides me? Okay, so you will get a shirt signed by me and Audrey. Okay, so look, Mike is doing all the work. I start doing these videos, and then these guys accuse me of being a lazy POS. So I actually have to get to work now. Yeah, John, thank you for congratulating the winner. Very cool. So we're going to get back to work here and start converting our amphibious 4-wheel drive lithium-ion, brushless 72-volt golf cart into the world's baddest golf cart. And here's my goal with this. We're going to be able to do a backward wheelie. That's my plan, as a wheelie in reverse. So we're going to do a wheelie going forward and a wheelie in reverse. All right, so look at this. See, the guys are heading out because I'm not doing any work. So, guys, thank you so much for staying with us. And we will probably do an update on this tomorrow. Hopefully, we will find out if that is good, because there's only 200 of those ever produced in the whole world. And for what it's worth, if that is bad, the whole project just took a major hit. So, look, we're still building lots of cool cars, okay? Aston Martins and 33 Plymouths and Lincoln Continentals, but we're going to take on kind of a fun one. And yes, the shop space is cool. I mean, look at that wall, Toolco, which, all right, so who's going to throw a guess, and you don't win a prize for this other than bragging rights, who is going to guess where Toolco comes from? A very, very famous individual. His company was called Toolco, and he became not only a very, very famous, entrepreneur, he also became a world famous aviator. So, who is it that had the company called Toolco? So here's the Aston Martin. Tell me that's not just a badass. Yeah, look, guys, right now we're struggling. Howard Hughes. So John Travolta, very good. It was Howard Hughes. It was his father's company, Toolco, and that inspired us to, in the machine shop here, get Toolco label. So I'll tell you what we're facing right now is, fortunately, we've got a couple new guys coming on, but let me tell you, this COVIDiocracy is killing the workforces today. I heard today that there are 1,100 open positions just in Virginia Beach hotels today. I mean, everything right now is in rough shape. Employees are hard to come by, parts are hard to come by. America is facing rough times, folks. So say your prayers for the United States of America, and hopefully the corrupt Congress and White House will actually start doing some good things. At least that's my prayer. All right. Thanks so much. Love to all, and we will catch up with you possibly tomorrow. All right. So you can see that this being a top priority at Phantom Works, I've stopped everyone from doing everything so we can... Hey, you know, there are some advantages to owning a company, all right? So Chris, so explain what you were talking about with your small balls.
About rebuilding my small balls?
Yeah.
Take small hands.
Okay, but explain the small balls thing.
Well, you have to root out the channel first and make the channel larger.
Okay.
So you can change your small balls to a little larger size ball.
Okay, so basically, if we can't get anyone to do this, and if I can find those specific size bits, can you hand build these CV joints?
Yeah, you're going to actually pay me to polish the balls in this.
Okay, so folks, there's a lot of conversations about balls going on today, but here's the cool part. This isn't really a ring and pinion gear in this. It's a custom front end. Now, have you ever seen a front end? Have you ever seen a differential like this in your life?
No, this is pretty weird.
Okay, so explain to the people how this works, because Scott Duncan is here from New Zealand, and he would like to know what the hell this is. So I would too.
This is a front differential, but it's a mag drive. Basically, what happens is that when you put power on it,
okay, to that wire that's cut,
it engages an electromagnet, and that electromagnet pushes these little balls apart. And when it does, then the ring gear is locked up tight to the axles.
Okay, so those magnets lock this ring gear through this, I guess, shaft, for a lack of better terms, and then that shaft engages the CV joint, and the CV joint engages the tire itself.
That's right.
So now this thing, there was only 200 of these ever built in the whole world, and this is the only one. Like, I'm dealing with a guy who's been doing golf carts for 40 years. He says this is the first one he's ever seen. Would you give this one in still pretty good shape or bad shape? Or
yeah, I would say amazingly, you can see there's no trash in it. The oil is clean. The outside of it's pretty ugly, but the inside of it hadn't been used much. I would say it's relatively unused. You can see there's not a lot of wear on the teeth. There's almost no pattern cut into those teeth.
Yeah. So folks, you know what that means? That means I'm having a great week, because if this thing was screwed, the entire build-off was in trouble, and now I'm going to kick my son's ass. So, if anyone sees him, and by the way, he's got the same name as me. So Daniel Short Sr. is going to beat Daniel Short Jr.'s ass on the build-off, because not only are we going to get ours put together with four-wheel drive, but did I explain to you that we're going to make this an amphibious four-wheel drive?
No, you left that part out.
Yeah, okay. So this is going to be an amazing... when am I going to show you the FJ40? We got several FJ40s here, and one of them's for sale. But that's a whole other thing. If somebody's interested in a stunningly beautiful FJ40 that we've sunk over $100,000 into and wants it at a great deal, give me a call. So in any case, so I'm going to let Chris get back to work on this stuff. Yeah, on the toys, and we're going to go ahead and get all this stuff cleaned up. But the build-off is on. What do you think, Mike? Who's going to win the build-off?
I think you have a pretty good chance.
Well, it's because I got a slightly bigger team than my son does, right?
Slightly bigger budget.
Yeah, slightly bigger budget, slightly bigger team. So, you know, hey, you know what they say? If you can't dazzle them with brilliance, baffle them with bullshit. Well, in this case, if you can't beat your son legitimately, just spend more money and beat him that way. So that's how I'm going to do it. So for any of you who know Daniel Short Jr., who's like the greatest locksmith in all of Hampton Roads, if you need your car fixed, give Daniel a call. Otherwise, vote for me on the build-off, and the build-off is on. Folks, we'll be back with you soon.